thought we did a good job in the first half. We created also some good opportunities. I think we kept them at bay. Second half, I think they picked up a little more space. Barrios came to life a little bit. For them, Diaz got a little too much space at times to play make, but. We were hanging in there. I think they were the better team in the second half. We were hanging in there. They brought in their big guys. We don't have that many big guys to match them. And when we equalized to make it 1-1, it was just a matter of getting through those last few minutes. We were trying to get the message out to the field for Roldan to go to left back and Ivanchitz to come into the midfield, but we could never get that message out to our players. So, we couldn't make that switch until the overtime.
He ended up getting beat in the shootout there, but what did you think of Stefan's overall performance? It seemed like he really kept.
I think Stefan, obviously kept us in the game. Penalty kicks are penalty kicks. You can win, you can lose.
Other than just kind of being soccer, I mean, there was like a 113-minute stretch of no goals, and then suddenly 3 in 7 minutes. What happened in that 7 minutes?
Obviously they were throwing people forward, and they had a lot of big guys in the box. They were getting opportunities to hit crosses. We weren't putting enough pressure on the ball in the service, and so they were hitting crosses, and they were all around the goal. When we went down 1-0, then obviously we made a very offensive sub with Papa coming on for Fisher, and he ends up hitting the corner that gets us the equalizer, but then we were a little bit out of shape after that.
Is it a tough thing to focus back up like that whenever you have that emotional goal that would have put you guys through to sort of hit reset, having pushed so hard for that game?
Well, that's sometimes when you're most vulnerable is right after you score. You got to keep your focus and your concentration, and sometimes the opponent's vulnerable at that time point. But obviously, for today, it didn't happen to us, and we, like I said, I don't think we did a good job cutting out service.
As y'all head into an off-season, do you believe this is a team that can mostly be brought back and succeed again?
And that's something I got to think about, and we'll make decisions on that. I mean, I thought the team did well, considering all the obstacles and all the difficulties we had this season with all the injuries and people being out. Obviously they got Acosta back tonight. We were still short 3 starters, so when you look at that. But at the end of the day, I think they showed a lot of character, a lot of desire, the 3 games in a week, winning all 3 of those games, and pulling back today when we went down 1-0. I think there's a lot of character that has really been brought out by this team, but at the end of the day, it wasn't enough.
On a personal basis, though, you're sure that you want to come back between health and everything else. You want to come back next season?
Yeah, but obviously that's not my decision. That's ownership's decision, and they'll decide that. But I feel fine, and I still feel capable of coaching. So,
is there any message at all to the Seattle fans who so much were hoping for the cup is what you haven't given them yet?
The cup is what we haven't given them yet. We've given them 4 open cups. We've given them a supporter shield. Our trophy case has a lot more in it than Dallas's trophy case has in it, as an example. But, I really appreciated the turnout of our fans today, the support that they gave us in those 3 games, at CenturyLink. And like I've said, there's nothing I want to do more, and there's nothing the guys in the room want to do more than to bring an MLS Cup back to Seattle, and hopefully one day that'll happen.
Dallas is the higher seed, but does this feel like an upset to you, just looking at your teams, the teams you put out there?
That's for you guys to figure out.
Anything else, guys?
Do you know of any veteran players who are not coming back? Do you know if Leo is not coming or if Zach plans to come back?
No, we haven't made any of those decisions at this point.